also 2-0, so this ain't good measuring stick. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. The early rhythm he was able to establish, he rode that to the final whistle. He had an answer for everything the defense threw at him. And if he continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate, he's going to be a hard group to beat. Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
3rd and 11. Back to throw. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Nick Bolton. And the Chiefs are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Falcons offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They had the interception on that opening drive. It only led to a field goal, so 3-0 as the offense comes back out 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Escaping to his left. Now he'll run. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's Mooney. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They run over center with Robinson. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Noel Williams is there to bring him down. From the 46, here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll set up to throw. And downfield to the tight end Pitts. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Throwing now on 1st and 10. That is pulled in at the 5. And he'll get into the end zone. Kyle Pitts, touchdown Falcons. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession?
Falcons offense starting to trot out for this next possession. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So after 1, it's the Falcons with the early lead. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. He'll look to throw. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. He'll drop to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
A gain of 14. And the Falcon first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stop him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down. Comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember were a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line because the difference in 3 points over the course is not worth it, the field position.
And the play callers in the NFL are a lot like the people who play the video games. Let's go for it on 4th down. We're seeing it more, and it adds to the excitement of the NFL in 2025. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. That's a 24-yard ball.
Back to the air one more time. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. 3rd down coming up.
There defensively.
Forced out left. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air.
Falcons offense going to take over just before the half. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but the pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
At the 20-yard line.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Nope, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. He'll be forced out right. Gonna look deep, looking for more. That's caught. A great connection there. They're gonna bring it down inside the 35-yard line. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Falcons offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. Their lead is 10. They go back to work trying to add to it. It begins with first down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Jeffrey Fossa on the cover.
Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
First down.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Now a timeout. Atlanta, that's their first.
I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all 3 downs.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Open man, left side. He's got him.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
First and 10. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. Space to run. Inside the 20. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Falcons.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. To the goal line and in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there. Ball's delivered accurately.
Falcons offense ready to get back at it. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down at the 30.
So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 31, here's 2nd and 9. get 18 on the pitching catch. First down, Atlanta.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball.
And he's able to fight through 1 tackle here, pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
Brings up second down.
Another run here for Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a... Falcons offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. He'll throw it left, and that's his running back. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On the give, it's Robinson. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll drop to throw. Down the field, connection made to Mooney. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Now, faking the give, forced out to his right. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
I think their sideline celebrated just a little prematurely because if you look closer, Mike, it's pretty clear. The receiver did not possess the ball while having both feet in bounds. Missed opportunity there, incomplete.
Throws here down the field. Will fall, incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
First down, Atlanta.
They'll look to throw yet again. It is brought in the end zone. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown, Falcons.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
The offense staying put. They will go for 2. They'll run with Robinson. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where. It's a win for the visiting Falcons. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start.
wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar clean.
I just wanna rock. Body of the yard.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project,
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna. I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5.
Here we go, shot.
That's my high. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project,
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
In my circle, you can't fit. Don't too many be on some anti. I told her pull up. She asked me, do I? Right now I'm fresh as hell. Somebody take a flip. Pretty, back to back. Gang, back to back. Trailing me, back to back.
Mere feeds from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season, Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Today, two NFC South teams set to tangle. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons. Leading the Saints, that is head coach Kellen Moore. These guys hoping to build on their first win of the season last week. Across the field, that's head coach of the Falcons, Raheem Morris. These guys are ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. So out head the Falcons for their first possession. And they'll be led out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
Last week was the ideal showing for him and really allowed his offense to feed off of him. He elevated everybody around him. Just got to look at his stat line to see how well he was throwing the ball. 300-plus yard game, several touchdowns, tremendous efficiency.
Straight to the air they go. That's him on the quick hitter. He takes this up to the 30-40-yard line. It's a gain of 4 on the play. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up second down at the 35-yard line.
Setting up a throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
He's going to throw this one. Chased out to his right. On target to Moore. He's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's good.
like about that, Kate, I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll throw it again. The left side is caught by Pitts. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Number 8, Pitts. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Saints' 31-yard line.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it as they take him down for a loss. So now here's 3rd and 5.
3rd down and 5.
Looking for a throw here. That one's caught by Mooney. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. The big play nets of 17 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down. From the red zone now. This throw is cut. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd down.
Throwing from the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. That one connects. Touchdown Atlanta. The Falcons finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching.
The Falcons and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That's good for the Falcons.
Look to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. It's an excellent look on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Falcons 1st down.
Working inside the red zone. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 13-0 lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Falcons ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, well, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a
Now looking to throw. Got a man, it's Drake London. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
First down.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Looking right, and he finds him. It almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37.
That's another Falcons first down.
They go play action. action on first. Mooney downfield, and he has it. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the 15-yard line.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. This one's caught. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 20-zip lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense final little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively,
the Falcons headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. Back to pass on 1st and 10. You look underneath here, Robinson. And they're going to hold him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Falcons will have a first.
year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. That's beyond simply a good start for him. This is the type of game where he's been taking the lead on carrying his offense forward however he can. First down from the red zone. Has it down close. Touchdown Atlanta. The Falcons boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind.
Falcons are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. They'll come out throwing. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. He's dropping back to throw. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And he'll get it up to the 44. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
And the Falcons, first down. Let's go.
Here's Robinson up the middle. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons push their lead further to start the half. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that's exactly what the doctor ordered.
Falcons ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And as this lead has grown, they have not taken their foot off the gas. No reason to expect them to slow down now on what could be a 4th consecutive touchdown drive. Play action on first down. Next on the crosser. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down.
Good for a Falcons.
On the give, here's Robinson. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. second down.
A loss of 2 brings up second down at the 48-yard line.
They'll try and throw it here. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Pete Werner there defensively.
Looking to the air here. Escapes the pocket. That one complete to Pitts. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. They'll come up first and 10. They're going play action. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Drake London with the touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a...
Falcons headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. They'll throw on first. Caught at the 10-yard line. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play.
Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons are running them out of the building. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. Falcons are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Back to throw on first and 10. Completed over the middle. And progress finally halted. So he picks up a chunk.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Forced out to his right. Dumped off to his running back. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Finds the in route complete. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. To the right side and reeled in by London. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. They'll throw it again. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Let's go now.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That one's complete to London. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its second. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. They're going to pass it here. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 40. score. Now the offense is going to take its third and final timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go.
And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Falcons continue adding to an insurmountable lead. From Sid Luckman in 1943 to Drew Brees in 2015. We've had 8 quarterbacks throw 7 touchdowns in one game. And now we have a 9th who's accomplished that feat as his dominance over this defense. Falcons ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And we'll see if those 3 timeouts get used defensively, Brock, but this one is over either way. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. We'll get him 5 yards as he gets us up to the 25. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. Lining up to take a knee on second down. We'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. Setting up for the kneel down on third. We'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. So the Falcons defend their building and take the win at home. Well, what began as just a good start to this season might be becoming something a little bit better, Brock. 4-0 now. There may be some serious legs to the start they're having here.
Yeah, let's not go calling them the 72 Dolphins yet, Kate. A lot of season left. But you'll hear coaches, especially in this first month of the season, call it stacking wins.
Yep.
And you know, if you can sustain success and you stack these wins early, you're typically a playoff team late.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends.
Are you trying to get crazy with this? Don't you know I'm loco?
Everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts, hugging, they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, my mama getting all these new tattoos, and I ain't poses. set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now. Almost over now. You had plenty of time, there was no rush, but it was your dream to be like us. You're in dreamland, so you don't care. And as you wait, we're standing there. No, can't be me, I'm a rock star. I'm rhyming on the top of a cop car. I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel. It's almost over now, it's almost over now. I guess you ain't heard that we sold guys. It's too damn late to apologize. When you see the mantle, look when you see the time. It's almost over now, almost over now. You think that you don't have to ever quit. You think that you can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now, almost over now. Just better get it over now. Set it off.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Please welcome your 2026 San Francisco 49ers.
On the Falcons sideline, their head coach, Raheem Morris. His guys enter play after a truly dominating victory a week ago in all phases of the game. Opposite him, the Niners' Kyle Shanahan. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the window. Falcons set to take over here on offense. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
There's been a lot of talk coming into this week, Mike, about whether or not he'd be able to keep this hot streak going. And while I don't know if he'll be able to produce that absurd stat line like he did a week ago, I think he's more than capable of having another strong outing here in this one. I mean, somehow, if he could replicate last week's success, I think it's pretty safe to say he's got a chance to leave here with another win.
There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8. High-headed defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That's to Mooney, complete right side. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And the Falcons first down.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore. And the Niners are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Falcons offense about ready to get going on their second possession. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now, it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely. And the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, this was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive plays. Get a bunch of yardage all at one time because it's very hard to sustain possession in the NFL. So as a result, they said, okay, what's the best way to generate big plays? It's to throw the ball downfield. So it became a very pass-heavy league. And then now defenses had to answer. The days of the big defensive tackles, the 200.
And he will score! Kyle Pitts, touchdown Atlanta. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Over the middle, catch made by Mooney. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll look to throw. That's complete. He's got it to London. 11 yards on the connection there. It's good for a Falcon 1st down. They'll look to throw again. He's got the tight end. That's Greg Dulcich. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Dash to the air one more time. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down. They'll look to throw yet again. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This one down the field, but going to wind up incomplete. The Falcons offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Linebacker Fred Warren brings him down. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. It's Mooney. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. He'll look to throw. That's complete to Moore on the right side. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Falcons.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Back to throw. And he's in. Drake London. Touchdown, Falcons.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team. Falcons offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line. So a lot of real estate to cover. It's first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's caught right side. It's London. And they're going to get him down right at the 25.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Falcons.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. Back to the air once more on second down. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. It's going to be third. They need one.
It's a gain of 9 yards.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Atlanta.
Reed Blankenship on the tackle. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Atlanta.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. First set of downs.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. That's caught left side by Pitts. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards. Throwing now on 1st and 10. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. Second and a yard. He'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Darnell Mooney. Incomplete. Nick Martin on the coverage.
The Falcons offense headed back to take over once more. And it's looking like this could be another win for this team. That'd be 5 in a row to start the new season as they try to finish this one off. Let's go now. throw here to begin the drive. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Darnell Mooney. Incomplete.
Falcons offense ready to get back at it. And it's looking all the more likely that a 5th straight win is going to be in the cards. They'll try to run some clock here, and they'll start this drive 1st and 10. A gift, and here comes Robinson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
First down, stopped in.
They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Timeout 49ers. That is their second.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney, and that is incomplete. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. It's a win for the visiting Falcons. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something to train.
The Falcons game is over, but his work isn't done yet. The media wants his thoughts on what decided this game and where the responsibility belongs.
Lord, how I gave my parents fits. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me home when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what
Every player hopes to someday be known as a true superstar, but in a constant pursuit of perfection, it only takes someone else to fill them in when the status has been reached.
put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer, cooped up, make get they suit tucks begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call.
Panther 60, Panther 60. I've been dealing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece. If you trying to divide us, still count my blessings. Lessons, confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies. They pop, piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get it clicking until I just feel in nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he can see the piranhas. That high school violence, I'm from the bottom, no treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He broke his chest out, he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist when window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece. If you trying to divide us, still count my blessings. Lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies. They pop, piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. Was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Tar Heel State of North Carolina, where the spirit of the late Sam Mills lives on with the pounding of the drum as we're ready for football at Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. Coming up, two teams ready to square up. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Carolina Panthers. His counterpart on the other side, the Panthers game. Falcons set to take over here on offense. He'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
Nothing real fancy when you look back on last week's game, Mike. I mean, he had 2 touchdown passes, of course, the 1 interception. You'd love to have that. But for the most part, I thought he was really efficient. I thought he did a nice job operating the system. And there's actually some more plays that he left out there. So I think he can build off a lot of that, try to improve in this one today.
From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Quick slap into the hands of Mooney. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Atlanta.
They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. Into space. He's inside the 30. And they're not going to run it down. He goes all the way. 81 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're a...
Falcons offense ready for their second possession. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle, catch made by Mooney. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Second down at the 36-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the back. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down.
Back to the air one more time. We'll get this to Pitts once more. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a 1st down. They'll look to throw yet again. That's going to be dropped underneath for Robinson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half. The Falcons offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Here's Robinson. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Sebastian Joseph Day is there for the stop. He'll look to throw. Moving left. He'll tuck it and take off. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st down, Falcons.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's close to another 1st down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
An 8-yard gain brings up 2nd down. At the Panthers' 2-yard line.
They'll try to run with Robinson. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7. Falcons offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. left side in the hands of London. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll look London's way again. It's complete again. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. An even 40 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and then sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
2nd and 7. At the 23-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. I tell you, after the game, he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up. He's got it at the 7, and he's into the end zone. What a response! Kyle Pitts, touchdown Falcons. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Falcons offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
Back to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. So, here are the Falcons down on the scoreboard. 30 seconds to go. Their undefeated season in danger unless they can score on this drive. They've got it. 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season.
It's on to a new week for Atlanta, and next on the schedule are the Saints. There's an aggressive secondary waiting for them, and some chances to throw it deep.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. The Pick Your Me Click. What's up, Bodie? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Turn this thing on out. Now, let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Go drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. I do it so good. I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that fired up. What's happening? What's up? Got that in my cup. I can't think. I'm too go. Don't know how the hell I'm getting home. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, straight from the back, posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some Dino, VIP stats. Look around the club. What do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping their fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves. That's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the game. I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't shorty what they call it. She said the pool palace. Straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it. What you do?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Big Easy. And with that Who Dat chant bouncing off the walls behind us, we know that we're ready for football at Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the New Orleans Saints. On the Falcons sideline, head coach Raheem Morris. His guy's sitting pretty, 5-1 through 6 games. Across from him, Saints head coach Kellen Moore. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win. So So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year of the NFL now.
And I think if you ask most folks to give you their first half MVP, very likely they're going to say it's this man right here. The NFL's leader in touchdown passes to this point in the season. Still 2 months to go. But if he can keep going at the pace he's at, this is going to be a dangerous team come January. And he could very well walk away with the MVP.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Clock running, under a minute to go now here in a fast-moving first quarter. He's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan. Look at the big man rumble. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Brevin Jordan, his first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons have answered that early field goal to take a first quarter lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team...
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's off to a hot start, completing his lone throw for the long touchdown pass on that last drive. And they'll try again here with a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And they've got him well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
A gain of 29 yards. And the Falcons
on first down, he'll drop to throw. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Falcons.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He gets that one complete to Wicks. And they'll get this down to the 10. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll look to throw again. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been played at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 20 line. Chase Young able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Forced out to his left. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. 1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2. Falcons now going to go on offense late in this first half. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throw left side, there's London. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that's caught inside the 35. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Caught by London. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
A gain of 14.
So we are deadlocked at the break here, and the EA Sports Halftime Report starts now. Here's Scott Hansen.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight, competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The Falcons offense ready to get going to begin this third quarter. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the peewee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So pass interference, the call there. Always, obviously, Charles, such a subjective call. You agree with the penalty?
Well, from where we're standing right now, I think the officials are tightening things up here in the second half. Maybe a defender gets away with that in the first.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Second and 11. This pass is caught by London. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. These two teams, they met in Atlanta earlier in the year with the Falcons winning that game. So they'll be looking for the win here in New Orleans to complete the season sweep.
At the 28-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and goal.
Back to throw again. Over the middle, caught by London. 3 yards is the game man time. Second and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up second and goal.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And his throw is incomplete. The crowd here in the Dome making things difficult. Third and goal.
Down and goal at the 6-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. Rolling to his left. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Saints are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
At the 45-yard line.
Flushed out right. He's got his man London right side. Touchdown, Falcons! Drake London with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Falcons have taken the lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
The Falcons back out, getting set for this next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, A field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. They'll set up a throw. And this one's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure that...
He's got it at the 15. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts, 60 yards. And the Falcons are looking like they'll move to 6-1 as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right.
Falcons offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he loses the football a 2nd time. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. That one looks like he'll throw here. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield of man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. We'll see what they have drawn up here, a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th. Now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle the team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
The 46-yard line.
And always unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. And he is going to have a Falcon Falcons first down, and it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it.
It's a gain of 20.
A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got the connection to Moore. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. First and 10. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Back to throw now on first down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Saints will take over here at their own 14-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So for the Falcons,
the Falcons' game is over, but his work isn't done yet. The division race is taking shape, and it's time to take stock of where they're sitting so far.
Check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination.
check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet.